So let's start off with hello. My name is Casey. I'm 25 years old and I am from Illinois. Originally from Chicago, Illinois, but now I live up in the north. The purpose of this video and the videos that I would like to make is I just want to share my dental process. Mostly, I'm not gonna lie, it's mostly gonna be for me, just so I can look back and, see everything I went through. I like to document, just document everything so I have it and so I can look back on it. Even so my daughter can look back on it and she can see what I went through. Again, I'm 25 and my teeth are completely fucked. They just chip off. They're very soft and brittle and they're rotting, and I'm missing all of my wisdoms have literally been chipping. They're gone, basically gone now to the gum line, and they've been chipping since maybe I first got them, actually. Like, since I grew them in, they've been chipping away. And I know it's a mix of genetics. My mom had dentures at 26. She had a bone disease in her gums. So I know it's a mix of genetics, and it's also a mix of depression and not taking care of myself. And yeah, I guess once I did finally, realize that, yeah, I'm going to live longer than I expected. It was too late and my mouth was already fucked. This big chip right here, I actually lost that piece brushing my teeth. This one, I lost it brushing my teeth, which is like, I was so offended. I was really upset. I was also pregnant, so I was just really emotional, and I was just like, I was brushing my teeth. I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, and my teeth betray me. And you know what? It's fine. I'm over it. So last year in November or October, I think it was November, I was pregnant, and I had that was when this tooth fell out, and I was like, you know what, I gotta do this. I gotta go to the dentist. Mind you, I hadn't been to the dentist for maybe 6 years before that. I have a very big fear of dentists. I have extreme anxiety, which is why you'll see me fidgeting. I have very bad anxiety, especially surrounding the dentist.
Mostly because the sound of the drill, literally, if I think about it right now, which I'm not going to, it gives me the most amount of anxiety. Yeah.
That mixed with the fact that even growing up, I had terrible teeth. I had cavities all the time. Actually, my breaking teeth started, I had a tooth down here. He had a filling, and I was eating a Laffy Taffy. No, I wasn't eating a Laffy Taffy. It was a Now and Later. I was eating a Now and Later, and it pulled the filling out, and then eventually throughout the years, it just started chipping away. So, now there's nothing there. Maybe exposed nerve. Toothaches on that one is spicy. So I haven't been to the dentist in years. Again, as I was saying, I had a lot of cavities growing up, and so I had to get a lot of fillings. And I think my fear for dentists started because the Novocaine, the shots, they never fully worked, and the dentist never believed me that they didn't fully work. And so they would just keep going, and I'll be in pain. I'm like, I feel this. I'm not supposed to feel this. They're like, are you sure you feel this, or do you feel pressure? I'm like, I feel it. I feel it. It's pain. Excuse me. I feel it. It's pain, and can we not make it pain? And so I feel like them just not listening to me and basically invalidating that I was in pain. Just it made me terrified to go to the dentist. All right, so fast forward. Actually, you know what? I probably haven't been to the dentist since I was 15 or 16, maybe even before that. I'm not going to lie. Maybe 16. No, it was 17. I was 17 because I went to the dentist for a filling, and then my lip was numb, and I stuck a safety pin through it.
Don't do that at home, kids, but it happened.
So I haven't been to the dentist since I was like 17, maybe almost 18, around then. Regardless, I'm 25. I was 25 when I went to the dentist for the last time. So I go to the dentist, and because you know I lost up here, and I mean I shouldn't have been fine, but I was fine. Like I lost this tooth and this tooth and this one right here, and I don't know, you can see, but all my back molars, well, minus one I think, are fucked. My wisdom teeth are fucked. But I was okay with it as well, because you couldn't see it when I smiled, you couldn't see it when I talked, it was fine. But then I started losing like the fillings of here, and then they just started rotting and getting icky and ugly, and to the point where I'm super embarrassed to smile. I stop smiling all the time. I actually really had a decent smile. I wouldn't call it nice. My two front teeth, one's like longer than the other and like protrudes more. Then I had the Snaggletooth here, which I love. I love my Snaggletooth, which is another reason why I'm going to be really sad when I have to get rid of them. But it's for the best. So I was okay with like the dental issues, even though I had terrible toothaches all the time. I was okay with it until this shit started getting ugly, and then regardless, so I went to the dentist because I had a toothache during pregnancy. Oh, it was terrible. All I could take was Tylenol, and terrible. If anybody has toothaches, if anybody has bad teeth, they know Tylenol is not going to do anything. And when you're pregnant and you can't like even take more Tylenol than you want to take, it was terrible. I was miserable for like a week and a half. I went to the urgent care to get antibiotics, and they didn't work as fast as they should have, and I was in pain, and then the Tylenol didn't do anything, and that's great. Okay, so as I was saying, I went to the dentist last November when I was pregnant. I was about 6 months pregnant. 6 months pregnant? I wasn't exactly 6 months pregnant, but I was in my second trimester of my pregnancy. And so I went to the dentist. I'm like, look, these are my teeth. Please don't judge me. Please help me. Also, I'm terrified being here. But anyway, the dentist looked. He said, well, we're going to have to take out a lot of these teeth. And you're going to have to get a partial, a top and a bottom partial. And then I went when I was over my appointment, and they told me it was going to be like $3,200. And I said, And that's not with extractions. My insurance is going to cover extractions. My insurance was going to cover extractions. So the $3,200 was not with extractions. It was just for the top and bottom partials. So I was like, And he's like, we gotta start taking them out and like, taking them out. He said, we're gonna start taking them out like, you know, a couple at a time. So a couple different appointments. But I had to get it done before I was in my third trimester. And then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to get these teeth extracted. I'm only gonna be able to take Tylenol. I'm gonna have to do this pregnancy on top of dealing with the teeth extractions. Lord, it wasn't for me. So I didn't do anything, mostly because I was like, oh, he told me I had to do it before my third trimester. I remember I mentioned that, but he said I had to do it before my third trimester, and I was only like maybe a month or a month and a half away. I don't think it was more than a month. I was like a month away from my third trimester, so I was like, I'm just not gonna do it. And then I had to start going to the doctor for my pregnancy more often, so I was just like, there's no time for me to go get my teeth, go to the doctor, and then I had to start going to like weekly NST appointments because I was high risk. So it was just, I didn't have time for my teeth. But now that I've had my baby, and I think it's time for me to start thinking about my dental health. I did make a dentist appointment. I have a dentist appointment at a different dentist than the one I went to before. I don't know, somebody told me that it was a good dentist, and so I was like, I'll try it. So I'm in a dentist appointment. Today is August 13th, and my dentist appointment is for August 24th. So hopefully, they tell me what I need, basically. So I don't think I want to do partials. I think I want to just do full-on dentures, get a whole mouth extraction, and as much as that gives me the most amount of anxiety,
Literally, it gives me the most amount of anxiety to think about.
not having any teeth in my mouth at all, like literally, it just I don't know, I can't explain the feeling because it's just weird.
It's just,
I have like sensory issues sometimes too, so like the thought of it just but I joined a couple denture groups, and so like I've just been kind of reading here and there people who went through it. Obviously my mom, she's had dentures since she was 26, so for 19 years now she's had dentures, so she knows, she tells me about it. And then my fiance's aunt was just telling me about her journey experience with dentures. So like I'm getting people's testimonials, and obviously everybody says it's the best choice they made because it's 100 times better than all the toothaches they would get. And I would not wish a toothache on my worst enemy, because that is the worst pain I've ever had in my entire life, and I gave birth to a child. Regardless, I got her cut out. So, but still, healing with the C-section and everything, they said that's not a walk in the park. But I would do that about 20 times over again before having to deal with my worst toothache, because nothing would ease the pain. Nothing. I was taking ibuprofen, Tylenol, like 2 hours apart, maybe. I took way too much because I was very sick. I was taking Tylenol with codeine. I was taking Norcos. I took like a Xanax to help me chill. I was taking sleeping pills, try to get me to knock out so I wouldn't feel the pain. The only thing, this is the weirdest thing, like I tried all the, like I tried whiskey, a shot of whiskey, swishing it. I tried cloves, so we said milk. There's other things I tried. The only thing that like slightly helped, which is the weirdest thing, I don't know if this is like a thing, I don't know. But anyway, was drinking water. Drinking water, it would stop the pain for maybe 30 seconds. It would stop like the sharpness of the pain, because you know that should be like your whole head is like knives in it. I don't know. It would stop like the intense sharp pain for 30 seconds. So I went through the most amount of water. I'm 99% sure I almost gave myself water toxicity. I was peeing literally every 5 minutes. Not even exaggerating, every 5 minutes. It was a terrible time. I'm just documenting it. I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting future me know.
Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Oh, bless you, baby.
I'm letting future me know that, girl, that shit was rough. Okay, it was rough. It was terrible. 0 out of 10. We don't ever want to do that again. Huh. With that being said, I think I've decided dentures are the right option for me. mostly because my insurance is gonna cover them. And I mean, ideally, I'd love snap-in dentures just because I'm younger, so I feel like I just want that.
Excuse you?
I just want that, you know, I want them to be secure and I don't have to worry about adhesives, and I don't want to, but dentures is regular dentures is probably all that my insurance is going to cover, so that is what I'm going to have to go with. But that is the way the cookie crumbles, you know. Even I realize that, like, in the future I can save my money and I can get implants.
I'm just. You like the bananas? I like the bananas.
And you know, dentures are only something that I'm going to have to deal with temporarily. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that one day I'll be able to afford me some implants. Or send the dentist who recommended partials, but I don't think that's gonna be the route I want to go. Mostly, well, again, because my insurance isn't gonna cover it. My insurance is gonna cover dentures, so that's one reason. Another reason is because
Because the dragonfly made me lose my train of thought.
with the partials, I think he told me I have to get like 16 teeth extracted, and then obviously like the partials around the remaining teeth. And I know they want to save as many teeth as they can, but what happens? You get partial, right? You get the partial, you get both plates, they're cool, they're great, whatever. What happens when then, you know, 2 more teeth get fucked up and you lose 2 more teeth, and then you just spent $3,200 on partials for what reason? Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, that's my dilemma, especially because like my whole teeth are just kind of fucked as it is. Like, not every, like on bottom teeth, they're good and they're a little yellow, there's something in there, whatever. But you know, those teeth are pretty good. There's nothing wrong with them. I've never had cavities in there. But with that being said, what if something did happen? Is that money that I don't have that kind. I have a child, you know. I'm not working right now due to
the global pandemic.
So I'm not working because of the global pandemic, having a baby. So my fiance saying I'm working. Girl, I can't be affording teeth like that. But I have to do something, because for one, I'm just embarrassed in my teeth as it is. 2, I'm so sick and tired.
So sick and tired of the toothaches.
So sick and tired of the toothaches. I woke up this morning and I have a little abscess down here. I know you could see it. Yeah, you could see it. It's right there. And it was like my jaw was a little bit swollen, and it just wasn't a good time. So with all that being said, now you know that I'm a jumbled mess, and this is what you're gonna expect from future videos if you do continue to follow me on my journey. But I do have an appointment on August 24th, and I will update about what happens at the appointment and what if we've decided what we're going to do. I'll update with that. Yeah, I might update throughout until then, because it's still like a week and a half away, so I'll probably still update if I have more toothaches. If I have anything else I want to say, if I want to talk about how I'm anxious, I'll update. But yeah, all right, thanks for watching if you watched, and if you didn't, well then you're not gonna see this, so have a great day.